Check me out. Check me out. Check me out.
Speaking of Yeezy, this comes by Complex, which I'm sure many of y'all probably heard, in recent news. So Boosie Badass blasts Kanye for claiming he invented every music style over the last 20 years.
Get the.
All right.
It almost made me cuss, knowing I'm saved.
So, article says Boosie does not agree with Kanye's latest claim. While speaking to Big Boy in an interview first published on last Friday, he claimed he invented every style of music in the past 20 years. He says, I created Weeknd's genre, The Weeknd, Travis Scott, Drake, everybody, added Ye, who sat beside his Vultures collaborator, Ty Dolla $ign. I'm going to go ahead and say with all love, Future, Young Thug, also because the auto-tune album 808s and Heartbreaks. Everybody thinks about Travis Scott, The Weeknd, and Drake, but no one thinks about Future and Young Thug, which is good. He's giving them a shout out pretty much. He said the auto-tune album, not everyone, they added whatever it was to it. But here's a new genre. It's called making your own money genre. This music is called like take that middleman out. Okay, so Boosie had responded that. Boosie 41 became aware of Ye's comments on Friday, not long after the interview premiered, and wrote on Instagram, not all genres, not every style, not Boosie music. You can't relate to nothing I rap about. Your music, nobody listens to Kanye, and the projects are the trenches. I'm going to go ahead and say it. My people do not relate to you. And Kanye happens to come back and says something to him. He says something about, hold on, because I don't want to paraphrase it. Let me see, make sure they got it out here real quick. Y'all bear with me. All right. He says, not all genres, not every style, not Boosie music. You can't relate to nothing. Oh, no, my bad. That's his. No, Kanye said, no, not all music, not Boosie music. He did reply to that. Not your genre. I did. I'm not responsible for that.
He was trying to sneak this.
He did. He said, I'm not responsible for that. But see, but this is the thing, though. All right. Cats be forgetting stuff. So when Kanye had a beef with Just Blaze, which nobody knew about till he got on Drink Champs drinking, he said, he stole my style. Look where he at now. Just Blaze is doing just fine. That's what we should call him, just fine. Because he got a show on Complex, do the sneaker watch. He a sneakerhead. He interviewing artists, still doing his thing. He's still a DJ making good money overseas, back and forth. He still do some sneak productions and stuff here and there. The man doing fine. He ain't going through the same thing that Kanye is going through right now. But Kanye is just his arrogance, right? And then, let's take it back to what he said about The Weeknd, Future, Young Thug. No, how do you take credit for something T-Pain did? T-Pain brought in this genre of melodic rap, not Kanye. Matter of fact, because he brought out 808s and Heartbreaks. Who helped executive produce that album?
Yes, but I'm gonna take a step
T-Pain. No, we ain't got to go there yet.
Okay.
T-Pain, in case y'all don't know, T-Pain actually helped executive produce 808s and Heartbreaks. So when he brings up that album and say that's what he genreed in, no, T-Pain did. So it trips me out for him to come out and say something like that. And a lot of people are always trying to take credit away from T-Pain, because when T-Pain started simmering instead of being hot, then Wayne took it. Snoop Dogg took it and was doing it. And then everybody started.
You're T-Paining too much.
You feel me? So cats was taking from that, and then because Jay dissed him on DOA, which was some bullshit.
No, he wasn't. I didn't take it as he was dissing him. He was dissing everybody using his style. Get back to rap. You're T-Paining too much. He's not a rapper. He's a rapper turned singer.
But see,
we remember T-Pain when he was with Nappy Boys.
Nappy Boys.
Robbery. Hey, we from the FLA. The Florida Boys on the robbery song.
The robbery
song. Yeah. So we remember T-Pain before he was T-Pain. That's why his first album was rapper turned singer.
Right.
So when I took it as when Jay said that, he's talking to the Lil Waynes and everybody else is using this auto-tune style. When that's this man's style, he's a singer. You know what I'm saying?
But you, come on, hold on, I gotta cut you off. I gotta step on your toes real quick. Watch your feet. The problem, but we know how niggas do it though. He said you T-paining too much. That is a slight diss. You gotta be careful. You gotta be meticulous how you word that. That's why people took it. And then he called it death of auto-tune. Now you trying to diss everybody else, but when you put death of auto-tune and this is this man's style, you're talking about killing off his style.
I'm thinking
That's
death of auto-tune.
where he messed up at, is what I'm saying.
Death of auto-tune in hip-hop. That's the reason why that beat was grimy the way it was. Because it's like, let's get back to this. It's like, I'm a multimillionaire. How the fuck am I the hardest nigga still here? Real shit.
But this is what I'm saying though. I get that part, but the way he did it was wrong, and he never apologized for it.
He's never gonna apologize.
And that's where it's a problem at. You feel what I'm saying? But not to cut you off, but go back to what you were saying about before T-Pain.
Okay. So with the style or whatever, with Kanye saying he started that style and he brought it up, that it started with T-Pain with the melodic rhyme. I'm gonna take it a step further. In the '90s, from the West Coast, she had Domino, and he went hard. Here we go, here we go.
But that was no auto-tune though.
It wasn't no auto-tune, but it was still the singing melodic rap.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You had Nate Dogg. You can't. One More Day. That song right there by Nate Dogg is all Nate Dogg song. It's my favorite Nate Dogg song. I put it on repeat. You know what I'm saying? So, and then on top of that, with the auto-tune, it's really just the cousin of the voice box that Roger Troutman was using.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it never really started. What Ludacris say? Let me explain. Nothing's been new since Big Daddy came. You know what I'm saying?
But see, this is another thing though, because you know who used that first?
With that line?
No. As far as that vocal box, the voice box.
That was Roger Troutman.
Stevie Wonder.
You right. How did I forget that? And that's my favorite singer. You absolutely right.
Stevie Wonder was the first person to actually use that on a record.
You right.
So people, now y'all can call us old heads if you want to. The truth of the matter is, when you know where you came from, you know where you're going. Matter of fact, you definitely know where you at. So Boosie, I get what he's saying. No disrespect to Boosie, because that's just like when Jay-Z said, putting money on your ear,
I got something else to say.
That ain't money to us.
That's not.
And Boosie was like, no, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? The same way with that. And it's like, no, in reality, that ain't real money. That's ignorant. That's showing that's all you got, right? Then it's like with this situation, like he said, don't nobody listen to Kanye in the trenches. Not true.
That's why I want to.
Oh, that's where you was going?
That's why I wanted to go.
Cool. So that's not true, because we can name a few songs. Matter of fact, especially when Graduation came out. This one I'm round my, you know what I'm saying, my peoples for real. And you hit did you ever realize you was a champion? Yes, I did. So I brought it back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? They was bumping that. They definitely was bumping la la la.
That song stayed on repeat.
My money, right? Cats rolling around in their system and that.
Dream I could run my way to heaven. When I woke, I spent that on the
You
necklace.
feel me?
Come on, hey man, that song right there, it make you feel like we can make it. You know what I'm saying?
Now this wasn't on Ye album, but if cats weren't feeling him like that, because we didn't seen plenty of songs come and go where somebody listened to a certain verse and then turn it off when they get to the other cat verse. Remember, I put on for my city, on for my cats was bumping that, bro.
And I almost brought that up with Jay-Z about the autotune. I almost brought up that song when we was talking about it, because he started out, he was like, hey, put a little T-Pain on my voice too. No, I'm good. I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Like, now that could have been, you know what I'm saying? I didn't take Devil Autotune for this, but as far as the Kanye shit, you know what I'm saying? You want me to?
Go ahead. Do that.
I'm going to tell you like this.
They said we weren't playing them in the trenches.
Oh, I'm going to tell you like this. Them first 3 albums, especially them first 2, College Dropout and late registration went harder than College Dropout to me. I mean, they both was solid on right, but them first three albums, thumped them first 3 albums. That fourth album was where I started going, what is you doing? And he kept just doing just random, you know what I'm saying? Well, he may have a good song here, but the whole albums wouldn't be good. You know what I'm saying? Like on Late Registration, you had I'll Be Late for That. You had We Major with Nas. You had Drive Slow. That's on the second album. The first album, you had wasn't supposed to make it past 25. So I've been working this grave shift and I ain't made shit. I wish I could buy me a spaceship and fly. People love that. Man,
but he was different though. Like that's what kind of get on my nerves as well. Is when people talking about the trenches and just that, and it's like, no offense, but we from the trenches too, bro. So how do you say cats weren't doing that? We from the trenches too, and we like Kanye. What are we talking about? Like, we know plenty of cats that love this music. I seen cats become Kanye fans that didn't like him like that at first. Like I remember, bro,
Dope Boys riding around bumping his music off the first 3 albums, especially that Wait Till I Get My Money Right, and that what's that other one off that album with T-Pain?
Good Life. They was loving that.
Everybody was banging.
So I mean, to me, creativity trumps just like some of everything. It just trumps. Like, okay, you from the hood, but cats can tell when you got talent. Talent trumps that. Like basketball players in the hood, cats could be like, oh, you playing ball, man, get out of here with that fugazi stuff, man. Look, we finna go out and flip this pack, man, get some of this money. They could do that. No, they see talent. It's something real. So what are we talking about? So I get where Boosie's trying to come from, but I think my thing is disrespectful to say something like that when at least T-Pain is the person that helped jump it off. Matter of fact, that's why you went to T-Pain. So it's just, in my opinion, I just think it's just his arrogance that gets on people's nerves. It's the arrogance. You feel me?
It's a way to be confident without, because you need confidence. Confidence gets you a long way. Confidence gets you a long way. But some people, it's either, some people don't know how to channel it the right way to when they bring it out. And then some people at different levels may not know how to receive it, even if you are being the humble, the more humbler type of confident. You get what I'm saying?
Like confidence and arrogance. Like confidence could be somebody come in the room, it's a few people in there or full of people, then they just going, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you and all that, being nice, polite, respectful. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They're not shy or intimidated, but they're able to come and just handshake somebody, look them in the eye, hey, how you doing? My name's such, how you doing? And just speaking to people, being nice, polite. That's confidence being exuded. But it's not like you coming in the room where arrogance would be. You come in the room, you got the shades on, you just, I ain't speaking to nobody till they speak to me, because I'm that dude. That's arrogance. It's a difference, because some people think confidence is cocky.
Yeah, well, it can come off that way if you don't bring it out well.
Yeah, because if you're not, confidence it can be just respectful, and you move, and it don't look like you timid. It don't look like you necessarily shy. You moving, but it does not mean arrogance and cocky. Like, yeah, people gotta speak to me because I'm that dude. That's arrogance and cocky. You know what I'm saying? Or he alright, but you know what I'm saying? I'm like when Gucci Mane. I'm sorry to say it, just keep it real. This is a long time ago. When Gucci Mane was interrupting, what's my boy name that made that? She ain't even know it. She ain't even know it. The one that made, I'ma do me. You just,
I know you're talking about.
I'ma do me.
She ain't even know it.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
What's the name of that?
That's
I know
it
it had Rick Ross on there.
Y'all put that in the comment section too, because I forget, man. I can't.
It's on the top of my head. Rich Homie Quan.
No. The dude, he a rapper. He ain't singing. But you know who I'm talking about. It's just Monica Baby Daddy, if y'all want to say that. I'm sorry. I forget his name right now. But they was doing an interview with him, and then they asked him about Nas selling a lot of records, even and being an OG. This was when Life Is Good came out. Mm-hmm. So they asked
Kanye, right?
No, not Kanye. Gucci Mane and the other brother I was saying. Okay. I just forgot his name right now. Please, y'all forgive me.
No,
but they was asking him, like, hey, what do you think about that? And he was like, man, that's amazing, you know, OG, you know, doing their thing and still able to sell records. And then he was like, Gucci just popped in and was just like, I mean, that's all right, you know what I'm saying? But look at me, I got my diamonds, I got my necklace. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Nas broke anyways. Now, is that confidence or arrogance and cocky?
It's cocky. Because Nas ain't broke. He just don't flash his shit like everybody else. Nas is very well off.
I would say it was both cocky and just arrogant. Because first of all, they weren't even talking to you. They was talking to your partner. And then you just jumped in and said something. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's the arrogance and cockiness versus confidence. You know what I'm saying?
Wiz Khalifa.
Hell no, that wasn't no Wiz Khalifa.
No,
Rocco, my bad, Rocco.
Well, it came up with
Rocco.
Yeah, Wiz Khalifa on the song too.
This one.
Yeah, Rocco with Future, Rick Ross. Yeah,
that's
Rick
the original
Ross,
one.
Yeah.
That's the original one. So Rocco was doing the interview, and Gucci Mane just jumped in. That's arrogance. So Kanye, we like some of his stuff right now. Me personally, I'm on the fence with him right now because he just be saying wild stuff these days. But it's all good. But at the same time, y'all leave y'all comments. Do you agree with Kanye or do you agree with Boosie that Kanye ain't that dude? We ain't listening to him in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? We need that.
Not no more.
Stuff like that. Yeah, especially not nowadays.
Not no more.
Not no more.
He's went so far. You know, when they say you cross over and you lose your audience, you may never get them back. It's the same way. Like it's not an excitement with me when I hear about him coming out with an album because it's not going to be the same into it as it was in the beginning. He was, you know what I'm saying? Like even on features, you know what I'm saying? Like you got the song I see now with him, Consequence, and Little Brother. You got Selfish.
I don't think we'll never get that Kanye back.
No, that's the Kanye. That's what I'm saying. His core fans.
Yeah.
I was a core fan. That, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. So that's why it's not a rush for me to go listen to one of his new albums because I just because of me and my profession, I will listen to it because I more than likely will have to talk about it. So, but it's not gonna grasp me like that whole. Every once in a while I throw on one of them old Kanye. I just listened to Late Registration about a month ago, and I put it on #1 and let it play. A few weeks before that, I banged College Dropout. That damn spaceship. That whole album, the shit that what he was talking about, I'm dropping out of school and chasing my dreams. That was the whole thing. The reason why I love that album, because that was the whole thing with me in high school. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to rap. No, you need to go to college. For what? What are you going to college for? Yeah. I'm just going to go to college, take up a seat. There's nothing there I want to learn.
Especially for our generation, that was the big thing. Different world.
Yeah.
All that stuff, Spelman, and it wasn't even a real school. Yeah. And then School Days.
Spelman was a real school, but I know what you're talking about.
Not Spelman, I mean,
the one from the Huxtables, yeah.
Yeah, from the Huxtables. Like, and then you had School Days with Spike Lee. Like, at that time, that was a big thing. Late 80s, 90s. College was a thing, especially for us.
Especially black college. You going to a black college, you know what I'm saying?
Big thing. But another thing, one more last thing. Another thing is, you know, we were pretty much grown men when Kanye dropped.
We were grown men.
So, for us to like him and
barely
enjoy him as young man, and then growing with him, but then seeing where he's at. Like for the kids generation, like his like the kids, younger people generation that's older now, that might be around 30. When Kanye was getting to 808s and Heartbreaks, and My Dark Twisted Fantasy, these people were starting to gravitate more towards Kanye.
Yeah.
So now they're still like, no, Kanye didn't mean that.
Because that's what they know. That's the Kanye that they know.
That's the one that they know.
They don't know the real Kanye. They don't know the Kanye that Ghost produced for D-Dot on the Mad Rapper album.
Exactly.
That Kanye.
The original.
I got bills and shit to pay. And another mouth on the way.
No, we gotta mess with that.
Yeah.
Anyways, so before we go off ranting on tangent about classic stuff, make sure y'all put in the comments. Once again, do y'all agree with Boosie or do you agree with Yeezy? And then in the beginning, like we asked, put this in the comments too. Do y'all agree or what do y'all think is gonna happen with Kendrick, J. Cole, and Drake as far as that diss that he put out? Remember, the song is in the link. Y'all wanna check it out, it's in the description. The link is in the description. All right, it's your boy JTL.
Batman the DJ.
All right, another episode of Check Me Out. We out.
All right, peace.
Check me out.